Mick. Hey, buddy, I just want to say that's one hell of a cartwheel you got there, okay? One hell of a cartwheel. I hope you didn't pull anything because you're going to need that hand later tonight when you count the 1, 2, 3 in my victory over RVD.
Right, Foley's a special referee in that match.
You see, it is time for Randy Orton to collect what he came here to collect. And Mick Foley, that is the Intercontinental Championship.
Overt arrogance.
Well, Randy, it certainly appears as if you want to go.
Wait a minute. What does Foley do? Oh, what is this going to be? Oh, look. There's that.
So if you want it so bad, I don't see any damn reason why we can't have that match right now.
Right now? What? I don't think that's what Orton had in mind.
RVD, if you're back there, we're waiting on you. Showtime.
Showtime? Look at this. Oh, good gosh.
Did you hear that?
I did hear it.
That was sick.
Unfortunately, Randy Orton felt it. Wait.
Where's that?
What's Nate's got?
And
What is Foley doing?
Mick Foley heading off Ric Flair, but Van Dam just got drop kicked from the top, and you saw how he landed a straddle of the top turnbuckle.
I think that Nate may have had something in his hand.
Oh, he had something in his hand.
What was it? A foreign object?
What do you mean, may have?
Well,
Foreign object.
okay, I'll give you credit. I think Nate's had something.
He had an international object in his hand. Looked to me like something metal. And Van Dam, man, he got taken right off that. Oh, the RKO! Out of nowhere! Orton got the RKO! He's got both legs up! And Orton wins it!
Man, out of nowhere!
And the new Intercontinental Champion, Randy Orton.
I'm in shock! We got a new champ. Mick Foley actually counted 3, JR.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is Sunday, December 14th, and Randy Orton has just won his first WWE Championship. The Intercontinental title is now in the camp of Evolution.
Oh, look out! Whoa! Wait a minute, is this...
What the hell is this about? Batista almost beheading Maven and hits him again with another hard shot.
Well, Batista, it looks like he just wants to take his frustrations out on anybody that comes near him.
Any living being. Batista now.
Yeah, I don't think there is a match. I heard a bell earlier, but Matt Hardy's just enjoying this.
There's a Tiger Bomb, that sit-down power bomb by Batista, and even Matt Hardy's looking on in awe of Batista, and Batista is literally destroying Maven here.
I'm better than him. You are better than him. Loser. Not only are you Evolution, you're Batista, and you got it. Batista's a winner. No, stop. You not only have it here, you got it here. You're a man's man. I've seen them all come and go. You have that special little thing in you that's gonna make you better, but everybody stumbles. I fall down, Hunter falls down, we all trip. The good ones get back up, and the good ones get back in the game. You walk out of that building, out of that arena, with your head held high. You left someone laying. You're back. Forget about Shawn Michaels. We'll get him another day. Right now, I got something special for you. Because we're walking out here tonight with title belts around our waist. In order to win Tag Team Turmoil, you have to go through all of the teams. And there is one team who has yet to compete.
What?
Ladies and gentlemen, allow me to introduce to you Batista and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair!
What the hell is this? I thought there were 6 teams in Tag Team Turmoil. This would be the 7th team. And the Dudleys have literally been decimated.
Well, I think that Eric Bischoff is just...
And there's just no way in hell, I don't think, that the Dudleys can withstand this. Both of them have a separated shoulder. And look at Batista, this ravaged animal that just went ballistic after losing to Shawn Michaels earlier.
Yeah, and
he destroyed Maven.
And he's taking over right where he left off with Maven. Look at this now.
Maven's still getting medical care for what we understand. Flair goes downstairs on an injured Bubba Dudley.
I don't think the referee even knows what's going on here. He thought this tag team turmoil was over.
Flair focusing on the leg of Bubba Dudley. Oh, that's all about a figure 4 leg lock in Bubba's future, no doubt about that.
So you're
And
right.
Batista,
right now.
oh, gosh. Batista, that power bomb. You gotta be kidding me! Good God! Wait a minute. You know what this means?
Here are your winners and the new World Tag Team Champions, Batista and the Nature Boy, Ric Flair.
I don't believe this.
I think I do know what it means, JR. We have new World Tag Team Champions, and it's Evolution.
Well, I'll tell you what, Bischoff continues to get retribution on every member of Stone Cold's Survivor Series team.
Oh my God, wait a minute. We got Randy Orton. Randy Orton's the Intercontinental Champion. And now we got Batista and Flair as the World Tag Team Champions. What does that leave?
Goldberg sitting Kane to the right. The game is down. And now Goldberg. Is that trying to choke Sam Kane?
No, don't tell me.
Choke him out.
Even Goldberg can't do this, I don't think.
Goldberg trying to choke Kane out. And another disqualification match. But the leverage advantage here is with a 7-footer Kane. Who's going to blink?
I don't know.
Who's going to blink here? Goldberg and Kane just choking each other. Kane almost to one knee. Low blow. That could be the death blow. There, the low blow on Goldberg.
Look out!
Kane with a choke slam. The choke slam by Kane. And Batista.
Batista's out here.
Batista pulled Kane out of the ring. Triple H has got the hook of the ring. I can't believe it. What? Triple H has pinned Goldberg.
And the new World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H.
Triple H is the champion.
Oh my God.
Kane can't believe it. Batista restraining Kane after the low blow by Triple H.
Well, all of Evolution figured in this one, JR. Randy Orton, Nate, and then Batista. But look what the results are.
It was a total team effort by Evolution, and Kane can't believe it. Kane was within inches of becoming the heavyweight champion of the world. But thanks to Batista, that dream has turned into a nightmare. And Goldberg, what is his fate? Has he been busted up? Will Goldberg ever be the same?
Unbelievable. I mean, we saw it. Kane actually put the finishing touches on Goldberg.
What a night for Evolution. Triple H has regained the World Heavyweight Championship.
What kind of night is this, huh?
It is the most glorious night in the history. I mean, in the history of sports entertainment in the
You are the
WWE.
man. He is
You
right.
guys realize that tonight you Randy Orton?
Woo! Yeah, baby. What's up, brother? What's up? You like that? You like that? Woo!
Ma'am. I'm sorry, folks.
Hey, get out of here! Are you nuts?
You champ have done it.
Somebody get
Randy
out
Orton, Intercontinental Champion. Big Dave, who would have ever thought the Nature Boy would be one half of the World Tag Team Champions? And now, last but not least, you took back what has always been yours, the World Heavyweight Championship. Now you know what that means? That means you have got to host the biggest party, woo, in the history of the WWE. Women, cars, bright lights, all night long. Evolution's back, baby. We're on top of the world. We're on top. Evolution on top. Yeah, baby, yeah.